Welcome back. Call it a genuine head snapper. It happened earlier this summer when the UH Hobby School published polling results indicating Latino voters in Harris County were breaking against incumbent Judge Lina Hidalgo and narrowly for political outsider Alexandra Mealer. Now, a few weeks earlier, Republican Mayra Flores flipped a South Texas congressional district red, at least temporarily. These two examples offer at least anecdotal evidence that the Lone Star State's Hispanic majority is neither politically monolithic nor in any way confident Democrats will restore shaken public safety in their communities, and particularly along the deeply troubled South Texas border. Panel, what, if anything, do these developments portend in the coming midterm? Going straight to you on this, Mark Jones.
Oh, thanks, Greg. So I think when we're thinking about the Latino vote, Republicans tend to do quite well in Texas compared to Republicans in other states, generally winning between 45% of the votes, sometimes in the high 30s. And so what we're seeing now is a continuation of that, as well as Texas Republicans beginning to do better in the one last sort of bastion of Democrats in the sort of rural areas, which was South Texas, where the much once large Democratic majorities have now shrunk, although Democrats still tend to defeat Republicans down there. This time around, we have 3 congressional races that are competitive out of 38 here in Texas. All are at least linked in part to South Texas. For Texas Democrats, in order to win statewide, they need to reduce that Republican share of the Latino vote from somewhere in the low 40s to somewhere in the low 30s. They can do that, then they have a good chance of victory. If not, they won't.
All right, that's a tall order, Charles Blaine, for Democrats. What do you think the impact of the Latino vote this cycle will be?
I mean, listen, I think Republicans have a tendency of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. And so I hope that's not the case with this, because the trends that we are seeing are favorable for Republicans. I mean, even I think it was just a couple days ago, Adam Hinojosa, who's the Republican nominee for Senate District 27 at the border, released a poll from his campaign showing that he was about 5 percentage points ahead of his opponent. And granted, it was his own campaign's poll, but this is Senator Lucio's seat, who has held it for years, and it has traditionally been a Democratic seat. And I think we're continuing to see these trends. I mean, even here in the city of Houston, you look at City Hall and some of the folks who've been more vocal lately about wanting more Hispanic representation on city council and increasing the number of Hispanic council members, or how the seats are divided up. It seems as though they're ready for change, and they're activating towards it. And I wish Black voters would do the same.
All right, Mustafa, given what's going on the border, is getting to 60% of the Hispanic vote a tall order, given what we're seeing? People are upset.
No, I'm not. I mean, look, I mean, we've talked about Rochelle Garza in the context of the Ken Paxton race, but she's the only candidate running from the Rio Grande Valley, and she's a Latina, and she's running on the Democratic side. So I think that there's a sense that what's happening at the border is just about immigration, but a lot of it is that it's about the economy, and people around the Rio Grande Valley know that a lot of investment into ICE is into their communities, and so that Democratic message hasn't gone well. But Rochelle Garza's campaign and what she's doing in the Valley not only benefits her, but it benefits the entire Democratic slate.
All right, Jackie, real quick, the only gubernatorial debate down in the Rio Grande Valley. You've got 20 seconds.
And there's a reason for that. Those votes are up for grab. I don't know why people are surprised, but Hispanics and Latinos want a safe community. They know that law enforcement is our strength as far as the Republican Party. They know that less regulation, a strong economy will benefit their communities. So I don't know why people are surprised that we're seeing Latinos and Hispanics, they're trending more and more Republican, and that will continue.